Hey guys, so you guys probably heard about what happened with the Druze village. It was attacked by Hezbollah. A lot of people don't know much about the Druze. A lot of people in the Israel, the pro-Israel space. So I'm going to tell you guys something very, very simple about these people. Something very, very simple. Um, they are, a lot of them live in Israel. Some of them live in Syria. Some of them live in Lebanon. They are very loyal to the countries that they live in, and they fight. They fight in the IDF. We have Druze fighters in the IDF. They speak Arabic, but they're not Arabs. There is a lot of I don't want to say consensus, but it's theorized that they are the descendants of who? Of Yitro. Yitro was Moshe Rabbeinu's father-in-law, so they consider themselves very, very close. They even have a place where there's a tomb of Yitro, or I guess Christians call him Jethro. Yitro, Jethro, same guy. So they claim that they're descendants of Yitro, so they consider themselves very close to Jews. And guys, I just want to let you know, I mean, people don't realize this, that I don't know if you guys remember, there was an attack that an Arab Palestinian did on the Druze. And my friends, the Druze don't wait. They don't wait for approval from the Israeli government, even though they're Israeli citizens. They don't wait for anybody's approval. Folks, I mean, they went into a hospital and they basically just attacked the terrorist who was apprehended, who was in the hospital. They attacked him. They took matters into their own hands. What did they do, after this horrible attack by Hezbollah on children? Right? What did they do? They said to the Israeli government, to Bibi, if you don't take care of this in 4 hours, you have 4 hours. Not 24 hours, 4. We're going to do this ourselves. So now, I don't know what they're going to do. My friends, but the point is, it doesn't matter. The point is that these are people who are doing what we should be doing. If somebody attacks you, you do what you need to do. In our case, it's the government that should be doing what it needs to do, right? So, that's basically the story. Guys. So, these are people who are very loyal to the state, to any state that they live in. 25 years ago, it's an interesting story that, a lot of them live in the Golan Heights, right? So 25 years ago, they were very concerned. It was still on the table that Israel was going to give back the Golan Heights to Syria, God forbid. So they were very concerned about that. So what do? They started marching around their towns with Syrian flags saying, we're all Syrian, right? Not only that, they have relatives in Syria. You'll have literally cousins or brothers fighting against each other. They have relatives in Syria and Lebanon, right over the border, right? So basically, they were worried that they were going to be absorbed by Syria and then thought of as traitors, right? Because they were Israeli citizens. So they started just walking around with Syrian flags, right? And then they realized, obviously that's not going to happen. And if you go to their towns, if you go to their municipal buildings, all of their, the city halls, they have Israeli flags because now they're loyal Israeli citizens. My friends, these are very proud people. These are very, accomplished people. I met some of them. Loyal to the state of Israel. Friends of the Jews. They serve in the IDF. And my friends, do not mess with them, because they understand who the Arabs are. They're going to be the first to tell you who the Arabs are and how you should be dealing with the Arabs, right? They understand the Middle East. They are Middle Eastern people, and they're not going to play games. My friends, honestly, again, we should be doing things the way that they do them, the way that the Druze do them. And unfortunately we don't, but we should. So, that's a word about the Druze, my friends. Zvat Hashem, we should do what needs to be done to take care of this issue. And this cannot stand, because these people are loyal to us. They're probably the perfect example of what's called a ger toshav, right? Like a nation that's not Jewish that lives in the land of Israel, according to how you're supposed to live in the land of Israel. How you're supposed to conduct yourself, right? That's it, my friends. So, Zat Hashem, we should take an example from the Druze and defend ourselves like we're supposed to. All right, Shavuot Tov.